This segment brought to you by Kansas Corn. Learn more at kscorn.com.
Welcome back. Now let's see what Kyle and Duane are up to today on Plain Talk.
Hi, this is Kyle Bauer with Plain Talk with Duane Toews.
Kyle Bauer, your fact or fiction question of the day. The world's U.S. population change has been fair from 2008 to 2014. That being said, I'm assuming we need a lot more food. So the food manufacturing full and part-time jobs. So if you took all the full and part-time jobs in food manufacturing, went up 25% from 2008 to 2014.
Oh, it
Fact
can't
or
be.
fiction?
Fiction.
Yeah, it is fiction. Really, I'm kind of surprised. I mean, we're cranking out a lot more food.
I was going to say, I can't imagine it. Well, I bet it went down because we get more mechanized in almost every industry.
Yeah,
in
and
this country.
sometimes it has. 2010, it was lower significantly, but typically we're at about 1.5 million jobs.
Is that all?
Give or take.
In food processing.
Food manufacturing.
Well, is that not the same thing?
I think probably.
Okay. Well, I mean, I would
Probably
think a
would be.
manufactured food would be like, after like
potato
you make
chips
or
and
cake mix,
cake mix,
or
yeah.
or cake.
Right.
Whereas if you were food
Right.
processing would be more like
I thought it was an interesting one that I like: beverage and tobacco product manufacturing. So we had the tobacco buyout, but that's been a number of years ago. But this is the manufacturing of it. Actually, in 2008, we had 207,000 jobs. In 2014, we had 234,000 jobs.
You know why?
Because we still smoke and drink?
We export a lot of tobacco.
The export
in
side.
fact, a lot of the tobacco farmers, of course, the government bought out a lot of tobacco farmers, and now they're pretty much on the market. I mean, they don't have this huge system to support price anymore like they used to, but the tobacco farmers are now on the world market with their tobacco, and we are producing quite a bit.
Back to making a little money.
And we're exporting a great deal
and
of it.
a free market.
Really don't know what that market is, domestic versus import.
I heard a number the other day. This had to do with Kentucky, and they age bourbon and whiskey in barrels.
Mm-hmm.
I'd heard there were more barrels of spirits, I'll just say spirits,
right.
more barrels of spirits aging in Kentucky than the population.
I've heard that too. It's hard to believe.
I don't know.
Because
You would
Kentucky's
need,
not a low, it's not a, I don't know how many people live in Kentucky,
Yeah,
but there's
I don't
got to
either.
be, Kansas has 3 million people more or less.
Right.
Oklahoma has 4.5 million people. Surely Kentucky
It's gotta
is
be right in
somewhat
there.
in that range.
I would think.
Yeah.
That's a lot of barrels. Where do you put all those?
In a
You would
big
think a lot of warehouses.
Yeah. There's a whole business in those barrels.
Making
because,
them.
Yeah, but then they sell them afterwards and they are
Reuse?
They reuse them for beer.
Oh.
And you get that whiskey taste
Okay.
out of the barrel. The barrel,
They
it's
don't
a
just
taste
use
of the
them to
whiskey.
plant flowers in anymore.
all whiskey when you make it is clear. And
Yeah.
the thing that makes whiskey dark is
The char from the
from
inside
the
of the barrel.
Right, yeah. And
Yeah.
you got to be careful when you're charring that barrel that you go ahead and put the fire out. If you burn it all up, it's hard to keep the whiskey in.
Thanks for joining us. I'm your host, Jamie Bloom, and I hope you enjoyed today's show. See you next week on Farm Factor. We're here every Tuesday on Ag AM in Kansas.
Closed captioning brought to you by Ag Promo Source. Together we grow. Learn more at agpromosource.com. Watch Ag